Zach Morris is trash. And on that note, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for your Kentucky Hop Around Boys podcast. I'm your host, Jerry Saylor. We are coming to you early this week, mainly because we went super late last week. So now we're coming to you super early to make up for it. Don't hate. In the studio tonight with me, as always, he's my right-hand man. He sits on my left side. He's Lover Slow and Dusty B.
What's up, fam? How you doing?
Man, all I can think about is how well you hold your liquor. That's all I can say right now.
Dude, I was killing it till I don't know.
I don't know what happened to you. Yeah,
just hit me all at once, and I was just kind of like,
it was bad.
Yeah,
it was bad. But we'll get to that in a little bit. Also in the studio with us tonight, he really needs no introduction. I mean, he's not really chubby anymore. He's always super friendly, but he is chubby friendly, everybody.
And I hold my liquor very well until I'm asleep.
Yes, that is true. That is true. When he falls asleep, that's when the urine comes.
Till he pisses. Yeah, I think I'd rather vomit in the toilet than pee on the floor.
pee on somebody's steps.
Yeah.
Or their laundry basket.
Yeah.
Or anywhere else that we may not have even known about. I could have blamed it on the dogs.
Like a litter box or something.
Well, at least a litter box.
That would kind of make sense.
It makes sense. Yeah.
So, a lot has happened in this week that I think we need to talk about. Hey, what's up, Darryl? You just tuned us in on Facebook because we're still banned from the YouTube. We still need to do an apology video that upload to YouTube. I think that'd be super good.
You just want to like hijack the James Gunn apology and
yeah, I think yeah, sounds good. But I think we need a podium and like suits.
Yeah,
we gotta have suits.
Maybe like a fog machine.
Yeah,
just keep it lit.
And I hate to say it, but I think we need to get a token black guy.
Just call up Darren. Yeah, I was gonna say
somewhere there, like maybe like in between us talking, he can come up and like say a few words or something.
Like pat you on the back.
Yeah,
give you like a bro.
Not even talk. We don't want him to talk. Just like
Yeah, like you can show up and you do like a handshake.
Cry on his shoulder, and then like he like stands like holds our arm and like hits us on the shoulder,
And then just leave.
Yeah.
Just let it be unspoken.
Yeah, that's what we need to do. Does Darren own a suit?
I mean, he owns like dress clothes.
He has been a defendant before, so yeah.
Yeah,
we're going to say he owns a suit. Yeah. But that's a whole other story. But yeah, a lot of things have happened this week. Tim, I don't even know if you know about this, but my mother was hospitalized this week.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I think...
You probably saw one of my sisters may have posted something about it.
Yeah, maybe, yeah.
But me, I don't like just throw all my shit out there. But yeah, she was hospitalized last Saturday, man. She had some kind of weird, funky infection. She was all fucked up, man. It was a scary sight, man.
What happened?
It's been a long time since I've cried, and that first day was like, oh my God, just tears were flowing, bro. It was terrible. It's a scary thing, man.
Did they get under control? Or?
Oh yeah. She's back home now, and everything's good. But it was some kind of an infection. They don't know how she got it, or what exactly.
What kind
of like a food poisoning or something.
They don't know.
Like a lung or stomach?
No clue, man.
Just an infection.
They were just like, you know what? It might be an infection. Let's hit you with some antibiotics. And as soon as they did, she perked right up.
Wow.
Yeah. She thinks it's funny you mentioned food poisoning. She'd had some sketchy meat, and she thinks that may have caused it.
Kind of like where she lives.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like she got some meat from somebody, and it's kind of sketchy.
Yeah.
And like I think a couple other people complained that the meat wasn't legit. Yeah. So
it was basic.
Pretty basic. Yeah. So all I gotta say, folks, I know you guys really probably don't care about my mother, but let me tell you something. Hug your mother. Tell her you love her, 'cause she's not always going to be here for you, man. It's a sad thing. I wish nobody would have to go through something like that. But
how bad did she go? Was she like?
Oh, dude, it was like she couldn't remember her name. She didn't know where she was. She didn't know how she got there.
Ooh.
Like it was bad. She couldn't talk. Like literally, it was like watching a zombie. Like just kind of like lay in a bed and moan and try to bite at shit.
Oof.
Dude, it was scary, man.
Yeah.
It was to that point where me and my sisters were just kind of looking at each other like, man, what the fuck are we gonna do, man?
Yeah.
Like that's our mom.
It's really weird seeing someone you know so well not be themselves.
Oh yeah, she
Like,
was
that's the-
totally not herself at all.
That's the most uncomfortable thing about it.
Yeah, and it was like the second day, you know, the first day she just like slept and moaned and like just was totally out of it. And the second day, like, you know, she could like recognize, like look at you, but like she didn't know who people were, you know, like she didn't know who I was, she didn't know who anybody was, and she couldn't, like I said, she couldn't remember her name, didn't know her birthday, couldn't remember anything, man. And I mean, it was scary, dude.
Yeah.
It was like, wow, I've known this person my entire life. I came from this person,
Right.
and they have no fucking clue who I am.
Wow.
Dude, it was weird.
Mm-hmm.
But then, like, they started hitting her with antibiotics. She started coming around a little bit, and in a couple of days, I mean, she was right as rain. They let her go home yesterday, and she's doing good.
Good.
Yeah, but dude, it was scary.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely call your mothers and tell them you love them. Give them a hug. Go see them. Give them a hug. Take them out to lunch or something. Brunch, breakfast, whatever. But with that being said, I do love my mother very much. But even though she was in the hospital and was doing bad, by the time Tuesday rolled around, she was doing well enough that I felt that I didn't need to be there by her side. I figured the doctors had it. And mainly because me and Dusty B had tickets to go see Lil Debbie in Louisville.
Yeah.
And I wasn't about to miss that. Couldn't miss that. It's at the best venue / strip club in the world.
The first time it was the best.
Yeah, the first time it was awesome. Second time was just, you know, I hate to say it, I didn't see a single boob that whole night.
You know what? I didn't either, man.
Not a single
No,
boob.
it's kind of a
Like you go to a
it's
strip
kind of
club
a
and
disappointment.
you think, all right, I'm gonna at least see like a butt cheek,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
But no, not a single boob.
They were like some bitchy ass strippers. Like they were like needy.
I'd be bitchy too because there wasn't nothing going on.
Yeah.
It was literally like us, two other creepy dudes,
Mm-hmm.
and like staff.
Yeah.
That was it. And then like some dudes showed up at the end of the night,
Yeah.
and I don't think none of
So
them
there weren't even
were
people
bomb.
there to see Little Debbie?
Oh no!
Oh.
Everybody was there to see Lil Debbie, but then as soon as the Lil Debbie show was over,
Oof.
it was
Gone.
a ghost town, dude.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
Hmm.
But I will say, it was Taco Tuesday,
It was.
and the
Taco
tacos were the
Tuesday.
bomb. If you guys are ever in Louisville and you see the little Mexican guy in the taco trailer, totally hit him up.
They were. I wish I had more chorizo than what I like. It
The
was steak.
chorizo
The
was
chorizo
pretty dank,
Was
yeah.
where it was at.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The chicken, and I mean, I liked it all. I couldn't complain.
I
But
did
the
too.
chorizo was the bomb,
I was at hot sauce, man.
dude. The hot sauce was good.
Yeah.
The guy warned me. I was like, "Can I have 2 hot sauces?" Like they come in like the little cups or whatever.
Mm.
And he was like, "You only need 1." I was like, "Seriously?" He's like,
You
"Dude."
don't want no part of this shit,
He was
Jerry.
like, "Dude,
Yeah.
it's hot." Yeah, I would, dude. If he'd have said that, I'd have lost it. But yeah, tacos were super good. Hot sauce was hot. It's on point. I wish I knew that guy's name or knew like the name of his little.
Dude,
taco
I don't even
trailer.
know. I didn't see
I
any
couldn't tell
name.
you.
Duke. Unfortunately, Duke could barely speak English, but
He spoke it well enough.
yeah, to know what we
Yeah.
wanted: chorizo and this and that. Okay, that's cool.
Was it chorizo, carne asada,
Mhm.
or just carne, and polo?
Polo.
I gotta call out Lil Debbie right now. She's got 3.5 million views on YouTube
Yeah,
of the song Michelle Obama.
yeah.
Yet, and
She dogs it every time she's in
yeah,
Louisville.
she dogs it every time. It's like, why don't you want to play that song? It's a
Yeah.
great song.
Yeah.
I think that's got the most views on YouTube of hers.
Yeah.
3.5 million.
I don't know, man. I thought it was funny because she was like, the first time we were there, she's like, I don't play that. And then we saw her in Cincinnati, and she's like, oh, I think they want to hear this. Like, she was like, yeah, I'm into this.
She was about it, yeah.
Yeah, and then back to Louisville, like, nobody wants to hear this. It's like, bitch, come on.
It's like, you know that somebody wants to, because I've been tweeting you all week.
yeah, exactly.
Tweeting, Instagramming, everything.
Michelle
Yeah.
Obama.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's hating on Michelle Obama for some reason. I don't know, man. It was crazy. But it was a good show. Debbie's always good.
Mhm.
I will say the VIP sucked.
Dude, that was the biggest disappointment. That and Spinelli's being closed was probably the two
Oh,
biggest
yeah.
disappointments. Yeah.
Spinelli's being closed was a total, like,
Yeah.
kick in the dick.
Yeah,
That sucked.
yeah.
Like, Spinelli's is like this pizza place that's in Louisville that's super awesome. Chubbs has even had Spinelli's before, and he can vouch. It's delicious. So we booked this hotel that's not only right across the street from the venue, but it's also right next door to a Spinelli's.
Yeah.
And the whole time we're going down there, we're like, man, can't wait to eat Spinelli's. It's going to be so good.
Yeah.
And like we're pulling down the street. We don't even see the hotel. We just see Spinelli's. We're like, yeah, Spinelli's. Wait a minute, they're closed.
Yeah.
And I don't mean like closed, like they got a sign saying they're closed and
They're
nobody's
like
there.
Empty.
I mean like the whole place is cleared out. It was terrible. It broke my heart in two.
Yeah.
Broke more than that. But yeah, it was horrible. But because Spinelli's was closed, that led to a whole nother late night adventure after the show.
Oh man.
Where Dusty B proclaimed to me that he had to have food, and then he started puking his brains out like a faucet. I mean, it was bad. I've never seen this guy puke.
What'd you drink?
More.
What same
didn't
thing he
drink?
did.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We essentially had like the same amount of liquor
Yeah.
all night. It was like we'd buy a round of shots, then we get like a round of beers, another round of shots, another round of beers.
Well, that was your problem.
Yeah, I do pretty decent mixing them though.
I mean, it's not like we did like crazy, like let's get like a
Yeah.
shot of whiskey.
Yeah.
It was pretty consistent.
Mm.
You know, you were drinking what, Coronas?
I was drinking Coronas because they were cheap.
Yeah,
But
Coronas
shots and beer is where you're going to have a bad time.
But I've done it before.
Not necessarily shots, but they were like Jaeger bombs.
Yeah.
So it's not like a straight shot.
Yeah.
You know, we were doing what, Jaeger bombs, redheaded sluts.
Jaeger bombs and redheaded sluts. Yeah.
And that was it. Yeah.
They went out of their way and got peach
Yeah.
schnapps just for Jerry.
When we first got there, I was like, hey, can you guys do a redheaded slut? And she's like, we don't have any peach schnapps. I was like, well, that sucks. Give me a Jaeger bomb. And then like 20 minutes goes by, and some dude walks in. He's like, hey, I got that peach schnapps you asked for. And I was just like, oh, yes.
Yeah.
It was awesome. But yeah, the VIP, the air conditioning went out.
Yeah.
And that was just horrible.
Yeah.
And then we also were supposed to get like discounted drinks in the VIP area. They had like a private bar.
Yeah.
Literally all they had was like you get like basic shots of stuff and like regular ass beer. And
Like the VIP
wasn't
section
even about
was pretty decent size.
yeah, it was cool.
You can hang over and
Yeah.
you can see the stage, and I was like, "Oh, this is pretty cool." Like, hey, but
Except
it was
for
like,
the fact that it was 90 degrees. In there.
yeah, it was super hot.
Yeah.
And like by the time like we went up there and they checked our wristbands once, and we were like kind of like the only people up there. Like, dude, it's fucking hot up here. Like, let's go back down there.
Yeah,
And
they
did.
stopped checking like wristbands. They're
Yeah.
just like, if people want to go up there, they can because it's hot as balls.
Yeah.
There's nothing special about it.
So you guys should have got like a refund or some shit.
I was like, I would at least maybe like hope maybe some kind of compensation
Yeah,
for
like,
it,
hey,
like
sorry,
maybe like
your
a
time
drink or two.
sucks.
But yeah, and I was just kind of like, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, shit happens.
Yeah.
The show started
cool.
like 5 minutes. Debbie's part started like 5 minutes early,
Yeah.
which she's not. I don't want to say she's late, but it's usually like she usually goes on like a couple minutes later than what time is. But dude, she was up there early
Yeah.
because we came walking into the venue and we're like, oh shoot, Debbie's already on.
Yeah, we were on like the other side. We were in the club part.
Mm-hmm.
We were like, oh yeah, we got till like 10:30 before Debbie goes on. We got plenty of time to sit here and chill. So at 10:25, I was like, come on, Dusty, it's 10:25. Let's go over there. And we walked through the doors, and she's already up on stage. Already did a song. We were just like, shit.
Yeah.
I'm assuming she only did one song,
Yeah.
but it's hard telling, man. At that point, we were both pretty lit. We were
Well,
lit AF.
Yeah, so like when Debbie went on, I was feeling pretty decent, and then she went off, and we got in line. We got shirt. I got a shirt, poster, and we got a poster. And we met her and got pictures, and we're like, well, let's go back next door. We'll get what did we say? Like we'll get like one more drink,
Yeah.
and then we'll leave. We'll get something. Try to see if we can find something to eat.
Yeah.
But we go back over next door, and we're like, well, yeah, let's keep drinking. So we're like, all right, cool. So like what we did. I think we did what? I did a beer, you did a cider. Or was it? Oh, no, we did a shot, then a beer, then a cider, then another shot, then I had another beer, and I think you had another cider, right?
I think so.
So we had basically two of those things apiece.
two and two.
Two and
yeah,
two.
I'm pretty sure.
And then we're like, fuck it, let's play some pool. So like we played. How many games of pool did we play?
At first or the second time?
Well, yeah, first we played
First we played 2 games.
2 games, and then
Yeah.
the second time we played like 3 or 4, but the cue ball was missing.
Yeah. The cue ball was just gone.
Yeah.
The second time. The first time it was there.
Yeah.
And then the second time we went back after we were hammered, like the cue ball was just gone.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
With
Who
me, it was
steals
like
a cue ball?
some fat kid that wanted that
Lost
kept
$20.
lasting- yeah.
They lost $20.
Yeah. Like when we first got there, we went to the bar, like we went to the club part, and we were hanging out. And Jerry, like we got a couple drinks, just at the bar for like 10-15 minutes, if that.
And it was still, we were there super early too.
Yeah.
So I was just like, dude, let's kill some time. Let's shoot some pool. So Dusty's like, all right, cool. Let's shoot some pool. So as soon as we start shooting pool, these two other dudes
Mushmouth walks up.
Yeah, Mushmouth and Jason Goodall Jr. walks
Dude,
in.
looks just like him.
Dude,
Dead serious.
dead on Jason Goodall. It could be his son. Who knows? But they walk up, and Dusty's like, I think they're going to try to hustle us at some pool. And I was like, I don't know, man. And then, like, the more they talked, I was just like, God, I hope they do try to hustle us because we could just whip the shit out of them.
Yeah.
Like, they didn't have the sense that God gave a piss ant.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, these two guys, no. I mean, the one dude was wearing a $5 Walmart shirt. And the only reason I know that is because I had the same $5 Walmart shirt. But I would never wear it to a show.
Yeah.
Ever.
Pajama.
Yeah. At best.
Mm-hmm.
But they were just super, super annoying. Like, you could tell they thought they were hot shit.
Yeah.
You
And
know?
I whooped the kid's ass in pool, and I
Yeah.
ain't good at pool at all.
Would you guys play, like 9-ball or?
8-ball.
Just-
Eight
yeah,
ball.
like
Playing
8-ball.
8-ball, yeah. And, dude, they were just sad. And then, like, we were at the taco truck, and the guy comes up. He's like, hey, man, did you guys find a $20 bill? I dropped mine. And I'm like, no, haven't seen it, dude.
Yeah.
Been standing right here for like 20 minutes waiting on the taco truck guy. He's like, oh, you think I could spot a 20 from you guys? I was like, no.
Then at the same time, he's like had tacos in his hand, and he bought for the stripper lady.
Yeah, the pregnant stripper lady.
Yeah, the pregnant.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I asked her why she wasn't drinking, and she didn't tell me.
She wasn't disclosing the fact that she was pregnant. It was.
Was she like
it was-
showing? Like how far along was she?
No.
Oh, all these chicks were showing. They just weren't pregnant.
Oh man, yeah, that's about. Well, the one chick, she was like super skinny.
Yeah, she was super skinny.
Super skinny. They did know about the about Roxy Ray's ass in the cereal video.
Yeah, they did know about that.
Or cereal
Yeah.
in the ass video.
And I miraculously said I thought that was hot, and I'd do it. But thinking it back now, I'm like, damn, why did I say that?
Dusty was so drunk, he was like, "Yeah, I like eating ass." It's like, what?
I've never
No,
eaten
you
ass.
don't? He's just he was hammered.
Mm.
It was bad.
And it happened all at once. It was like someone flipped a switch. It was like right when we played pool. It was just
Yeah.
like I went to hit the ball, and I was just kind of like, thunk, just completely missed the ball, and I was kind of like, oh shit. And Jerry, I think Jerry said the same thing. He said, oh shit.
Like, I've seen some people like suck at pool, but I've never seen anybody like throw a stick quite like Dusty did.
Yeah.
Like, not only did he throw a stick, but like he like tried to stab the ceiling and the lights, and then like almost eat the table with his mouth. Dude, it was bad. I should have videotaped it. It was
That wasn't
good.
that bad, but it was pretty bad.
It was really bad. I've never seen my boy like this ever.
Dude, I don't remember walking across back the street, man. I don't remember walking into the hotel room. I remember laying in bed. Like, I remember shooting pool, and then this is what I remember. And then I remember laying in bed, like, man, I want some food, man. I don't remember saying I wanted waffles. I remember you feeding me a hot Cheeto.
You were like, bro, drive me to Waffle House. I'm
Yeah.
like, dude, I'm not driving anywhere. Like, you're crazy. Like, why would I drive right now? That's just dumb.
Oh, man.
I will say it was less than half a mile down the street,
It
but I'm
was.
not risking it.
No.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
No. Don't drink and drive, folks. Don't do that. Not cool.
What time was it like when you guys finally crashed out?
Since I couldn't drive, he couldn't order an Uber. I decided I was going to try to get an Uber.
Oh, he did the cool. He did something cool.
And then
Yeah.
I was like a little ad popped up, said, "Are you hungry? Try Uber Eats." And I was like, "Fuck yeah, Uber Eats." So Dusty's in the bathroom, like throwing up, and I'm like at the door, like, "Dusty, the only place that'll deliver at 3 o'clock in the morning is McDonald's. Do you want some chicken nuggets?" And he was like, "Yeah, nuggets." And I was like, "All right, man, I'll order up some nuggets." So at 2:57, I placed the order, and at about 3:50, they showed up.
But I'll give him this. Them nuggets are hot as shit
Yeah.
still.
The food was super hot
Yeah.
and fresh. I'll give him that. So I get the food, and I set it in front of Dusty, and I'm like, "Dusty, look, here's your nuggets, man. Eat up." He takes a bite out of one nugget. and goes, man, these are too hot to eat. And I'm like, yeah, but you need to get some food in you, man. You're going to feel a lot better if you do. And he was like, all right. And he pushes the food away. He's like, I'm going to go throw up now. and then that was his night. He spent the rest of the night hugging the porcelain god.
I
crawled back in bed.
Yeah, I crawled back into bed, and like I passed out. And like, you know how like when you wake up, you have one of them sudden wake ups?
Yeah.
I had that sudden wake up, and the pillow was like stuck to my face, just like rip, and I was just kind of like, oh, and I kind of looked around, and I was like, I know if I get out of this bed right now, I'm gonna have to throw up. So I'm like, I'm just gonna lay here. So I kind of fell back asleep, and then you know how you get that saliva start mouth, and it's just kind of like, I'm like, fuck.
That pre-throw up saliva in the mouth.
Mad dog.
Yeah, and I'm just kind of like, fuck. All right, I'm going to do this. And then what sucks is, and then Jerry woke up, and then I was like, and he was like,
slept in the same room? Well, you were drunk.
Yeah.
We slept in the same bed.
I slept in the same bed, yeah. King size
bed
king
for
size
one.
bed for one. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we got judged for that.
Yeah. The Indian lady that was checking us in, she saw us both standing there, and we're both just smiling. She's like, she looks at us both. She's like, king size bed. And we're like, yeah, yep. We're gonna sleep in the same bed. Yeah. And dude, she eyeball judged us so hard.
Yeah.
It was rough. I felt the hate. You know.
It was funny. I wouldn't be like, hey, at least we don't fuck goats.
Yeah. Should have said that.
Yeah.
But then we probably would have had
we
to find a different hotel.
So it's great. I say we've been staying somewhere else.
So how was it dealing with the apnea?
He ain't got it no more.
Oh, you're good.
Yeah, he don't snore
the
no more,
LBs,
dude.
man.
No, he don't
Yeah.
snore at all. Like
I
he had
want to share
like
if that was you now.
I
Yeah.
know, right?
he had like a couple like whiffs,
Yeah.
but it wasn't nothing like he had.
Nothing like it used to be.
No,
It was so bad I did not sleep.
I remember you saying that.
Yeah.
Was that when we went to Columbus?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry
Dope.
about that.
No. Dope? Yeah, it was
It was
dope.
dope.
Was
yeah.
it? Yeah.
Yeah,
It
we
was
was up
dope.
there.
Was it?
Yeah, it was dope.
Was it?
Yeah, it was dope because you
Was
were
it?
all like trying to get me to go, and I was like, I can't go.
And then me and you went and saw Head PE, right?
Yeah, then you and I went and saw Head P, and we stayed in that rickety ass hotel
Yeah.
room.
That,
Like
that was scary.
that was the worst hotel I've ever stayed in.
That was back in what, like season 3 when we did that?
It was early on.
Yeah.
Really early on.
Super early on. I'd like
Yeah.
to go back and listen to the episodes after
Me
that.
too.
I like to listen to that episode we did after that show because I was hammered.
Yeah.
Right now.
Right
I
now.
was hammered. Right now. Which one did I order a pizza at?
The Head P.
Was
show.
that with you? Yeah,
When
because
they
the vegan.
brought it over the
Yeah, because the vegan chick was
yeah.
all like, "I'm vegan. Can I
Yeah.
have some
Can
of
I
your
have a
all meats pizza?"
Yeah. And then we called Glenn Childress when we were standing outside. Glenn, come pick us up. He was like, "Where you guys at?" And I think you're like, did you say like your location?
I said like, "I'm downtown." He's
Yeah.
like, "Where at downtown?" I'm like, "In Columbus."
It's like I ain't driving all the way up there.
He was like, "Nah, man, I ain't coming up there. Screw that."
Yeah, that was the show where I like you're like, hey. Then you like flag down the pizza guy and you're like, hey, come here.
Yeah.
And he
I was like,
just
"Just put it over the fence."
Yeah.
He did though.
Yeah, he did.
Super nice guy.
Oh man. Well, the reason why is because we weren't allowed out of the club. They weren't letting nobody back in.
There was one show they let us out.
The dope show, we could go out and come back in.
Out the front door?
Oh, I don't know. We went on the terrace a lot.
Yeah,
Well,
the
the
front door they
The
wouldn't let us
second
out.
time that me and you
They
went,
did let you, but when that same show, they did let you out to get your vape, to get something. But
Yeah.
then remember they had to pat you back down.
Yeah, and the guy assaulted me.
Oh, dude, he got all up in you, dude.
Dude.
That was like the worst pat down I've ever had.
Yeah.
TSA didn't give me a pat down that bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I felt violated.
Well, maybe like he was like a
Hashtag me too.
survivor of the shooting. It was like,
Oh, I don't know.
And yeah.
You know
yeah.
what I
That
mean?
could
Like,
be.
and maybe that guy did the same thing, and yeah.
You know, I never really thought about that.
Mhm.
But the initial pat down coming in the first time was just as bad.
He like
Oh, really?
rubbed the back of my teeth. Let's just say that.
The
Yeah.
last time I went to Bogart's for the AWOL Nation show, they did a pat down.
Hmm
Really?
They do like they wand you
Huh.
really really good there too.
Yeah, there was like 2 lines,
Hmm
and they wand and pat in both lines.
And then after you get wanted and patted is when they give you your
Bracelet.
bracelet.
Yeah.
Sorry, dropping shit over here.
Yeah.
Trying to like listen and talk and do all this stuff. But anyway, the Lil Debbie show was off the chain,
But
except for the VIP.
best food we had there was yummy pollo.
Is it polio? Is that
Polio,
or-
polo, polio. It's
Polo.
polio. Yeah.
Polo.
It's like chicken, polio. Like polio hermanos, whatever the hell that thing is from Breaking Bad, whatever the heck it's called.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just thought it was
That
polo.
was delicious.
Dude, next time we go to Louisville, I'm taking you to this place. Yummy Polo,
Mhm.
Polio, whatever you want to call it. Dude, it's like
It's
wh-
charcoal
hold on.
Peruvian chicken.
Peruvian, yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Peruvian chicken.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a rotisserie chicken, but they use like a charcoal wall, and it like spins around this wall.
Oh, that's kind of
Dude.
like when you get a gyro, like a good gyro. They got all that like lamb meat on a rotisserie.
Mm-hmm.
But do they use charcoal?
I don't know.
they use like
I
a
don't
they
know.
use like a heat lamp for that.
Yeah, it might be like a
Yeah.
heat lamp.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever had
This
charcoal.
dude, it's legit. It's
Mhm.
like better than fried chicken,
Yeah.
like, but it's still crispy like fried chicken.
Like
But
the,
tastes
the
like-
skin.
Yeah, the skin. Oh my god! Why'd you have to mention the
Dude,
skin?
I know. The skin's like the
I
best
was eating
part.
it and I was like, wow.
Yeah.
Like it was that
Wow.
good. Wow. Dude, it was so good.
Yeah.
Probably the best. Yeah, probably the best. I don't want to say the best, but it was definitely different enough from all this other crap chicken.
Stand out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it stood way the fuck out. Dude, it was so good.
And it's cheap.
So
Excuse me. It's like $10. You get 2 sides, and you get what was it you got
good.
what? Did you get
I got
mix?
a half a chicken,
Mashed potatoes.
mashed potatoes and gravy, and they're called yucca fries. Have you ever
Ooh,
heard
yeah.
of the yucca plant?
Yes.
It's like a South American potato. That's
Yeah.
what they called it. Yeah, it was like $10. It was so good. So good.
I had some
We'll have
pretty
to go.
good chicken recently
Oh, yeah?
down in Dayton, Kentucky.
What? The Dirty D?
Yeah. There's
No
a place
way.
called the Purple Poulet.
I've heard that.
It's dank,
Was
dude.
it-
It's a bourbon bar, and they do kind of like Southwest, like Creole inspired
Right.
cooking. They do chicken and waffles there,
Mm.
Ooh.
but the waffle isn't that great. I was a little disappointed in the waffle, but the chicken was off the charts, dude.
Like better than In-N-Out chicken?
Yes.
Better than Popeye's chicken.
Yes.
Love that chicken from Popeyes.
Yeah.
Better
You didn't
than
get
Popeyes?
hepatitis from it though, did you?
No.
Yeah. Don't go to Lee's
Don't go
Famous
to-
Recipe
yeah,
on
Lee's-
18,
yeah.
man.
Oh,
They
man.
they're serving that hepatitis
Yeah.
free with every meal.
Yeah, I'm not in for the hepatitis.
Yeah. Dude,
But it was really fucking good.
speaking of the whole hepatitis thing, remember when I dropped you off down at the Syndicate down in Newport?
Yeah, yeah.
Well, somebody there had hepatitis. And then I guess there was like a wedding party or something there, and like the whole wedding party got it.
Oh,
No
shit.
way.
Yeah, and I don't know if you went before or after that, or you may want to get checked, bro.
I might want to get checked.
You may want to get checked. And I'm glad you're sitting like 4 feet away from me.
Yeah.
Don't spit in my mouth. But yeah, I mean, how crazy? That's like the third or fourth place just here, like regionally.
Oh, dude, it's like a
That's-
bad outbreak now.
Yeah, it's
From
all
what I read on
over,
the
man.
news, yeah.
Well, it's regional at best.
Mm.
Well, yeah.
That was a joke for her.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah. Reasonable
At best.
at best. I said reasonable.
Reasonable at
Yeah,
best.
I don't know why I
Reason-
said
bit- 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 bit.
blah, 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 blah. But yeah, freaking hepatitis A, man. Who'd have thunk it? So
Yeah.
it's crazy. Kids had to get the shot this year.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they made it mandatory. I think I may go get it too, man. Hopefully I don't get like.
I think you can only get it between the ages of like 10 and 25 or something like that. You can age out of it.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that sucks.
So if you're a certain age, you can't get it?
I think 25 is the cut.
I mean, like, you can't get hepatitis A?
You can't get the vaccine for it.
Oh, so, like, if you get it, you're not, I don't want to say you're fucked, but
Well, I
you
mean,
just can't get the vaccine for it.
a vaccine's not a cure.
Yeah,
so
I
there's
know
no
it's not a
for
cure.
it.
I'm just saying. So,
Yeah.
like, if you want a vaccine, you can't
Like,
get
even
a
if you had it
vaccine.
at 10, they
Yeah.
can't cure,
Yeah.
cure with a vaccine. So, yeah.
I know you can't cure it with a vaccine, man.
Sorry, dude.
I'm just saying you can't get the vaccine. That sucks.
Which one of you has had the vaccine already? Because one of you is like straight up autistic right now.
What?
Rest my case.
You had 5 dicks. Take away 2, add 2. How many dicks you sucking? 5 or something like
No,
that.
it was.
It was-
He said you got 3 dicks.
yeah, that's what it was.
Take away 2
Two.
dicks. Add 2 dicks. How many dicks you sucking? 5 dicks! Who sent that? Was that you?
I did.
Dude.
I lost it when I saw that.
That was just insane, man.
That reminds me of that. You can't even do math.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's 10 plus 19?
Yeah.
21.
Oh, man. So let's move along here. We got a lot of stuff to talk about. I think I don't want to say the thing on everybody's minds. It's got to be the Madden Tournament shooting. Did you guys hear about this?
Yeah.
Now, I've always heard that like video games will like rot your brain and make you violent.
Mm-hmm.
But I've always heard it's like games like Mortal
Grand
Kombat,
Theft Auto.
Grand Theft Auto, stuff like that. Not Madden. No.
He just got mad. Got mad.
Yeah. But how, like I don't get it, man. Big deal. You lost. It's not worth shooting up a bunch of people and then blowing your own brains
I mean, he
out.
said he was there to make friends. He was like, I ain't here to make friends. I'm here
Yeah,
to
but
win this
he
tournament.
shouldn't have been there to murder motherfuckers either.
Yeah.
You know?
Yep.
Dude looked like he hadn't seen daylight in about a decade.
Dude looks scary.
Was that
Yeah.
why he shot the place? Was that he lost?
He
or-
lost, yeah.
Mhm.
Wow.
Dude, it's crazy. Have you seen
Wow.
the videos from it?
No.
It's like like the one dude that died. It shows him sitting next to another guy, and they're playing another game, like they're just sitting there chilling, and then you see like the red dot, like Predator style, come across his chest, and then it cuts away, and all you hear is the audio,
Ooh.
and you hear pop, 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 and you hear him like what'd he shoot me with? Dude, it's creepy,
Wow.
dude.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like it was bad. But
That's
I will say for a gamer though, he had a low body count.
Yeah.
2 dead.
Yeah, he's
and,
not a
like,
first-person shooter guy.
Yeah, he's definitely not. You can tell he didn't play Call of Duty.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You can tell he was a Madden guy through and through. But I mean, I can't wrap my head around it. I've never been that pissed off at a video game that it made me want to shoot up a room full of people.
Well, that's like the whole like culture now, like swatting and
No, the swatting things. Dude,
yeah,
that's scary.
and people died from that
Yeah.
too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the cops shoot him and shit.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy, man.
So I mean,
Absolutely nuts.
there is that like, desire to end people for being better than you, or whatever. I don't know. It's
I
hard
guess-
to even.
I always just
I
get
guess
told
that's the way
somebody
to-
fucked my mom.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I ever get told when I play Call of Duty.
I get called a lot of racial slurs.
Yeah.
And fag. I get called that a lot.
Yeah.
You know,
Are you
It's crazy.
gaming right anymore?
not as much as I used to. No.
Yeah.
You playing that new?
Battle for Azeroth.
Yeah.
Man.
How's that?
What is it?
World of Warcraft.
Oh, okay.
Battle for Azeroth.
Yeah. Didn't like somebody already max out their levels in that game like
Oh
within
yeah,
24
I'm
hours?
max level. Well, I could see that happening. The
Whoa, easy. He's got a gun. Easy.
It's only 10 levels per expansion, but like that isn't the end of the game. Like there's so much more. Like hitting max level is really the start of the game.
And why would that be the start? Oh, because I guess you could do everything in the game at that point.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well,
You could start increasing
makes
your
sense.
gear, because like the gear that you get on the way from 110 to 120 is just to get you through those levels.
right.
But once you hit 120, then your strength is only like getting multiplied as at the rate of everybody else.
Right.
You know what I mean? Or at 110 to 120, you're growing at the rate of everybody else. Once you hit 120, everything you get like increases you to where like then you can start ranking people. You know?
Right. Now I hate to pull an Alex Jones here, but have you guys heard the conspiracy theory that the Madden shooting was just a false flag? Yeah, have you guys heard this theory?
No.
Yeah, me neither. I haven't
Oh,
heard it
okay.
either. I didn't know if you guys had heard it or not. But
I saw-
it could have very well been
I
fake.
saw EA was like donating like $1 million or something like that today.
Just $1 million?
yeah,
It's
I
like
think it
a
was
billion-dollar company, and they're
Oh,
donating
yeah.
millions.
Oh, dude, they're like,
Maybe they gave him some like loot chests and stuff, or like some gamer cards or something like that for.
yeah, I don't
Getting
know.
shot.
Well, I think it was more. I think it was like a donation to something. I can't remember. I don't know if it was.
It
like
better go to the families.
Yeah, you would think it would, but I saw that it was only like $1 million. But it's
I mean,
like a
that's
multi-billion-dollar
lame.
company. You think they would have donated a little bit more?
Yeah.
I mean, it could have been more, but from what I remember reading, it was $1 million.
Like, don't they like sponsor the World Cup and everything like that? Like, aren't? Well, I mean, they have.
For like FIFA? You
Yeah.
mean? Yeah, I have no idea.
EA Sports.
It's in the game.
I'll never look at EA Sports the same.
Why? For that? Or just in general?
Just in general.
I mean, just because of the fact that they have like 1 million, like, was it like that Star Wars Battlefront game? And they're like, yeah, to actually have every character in this game,
You gotta buy them, yeah.
you gotta buy them, and it would be like $5,000.
All the microtransactions and
Yeah.
stuff.
Well, yeah,
People got pissed.
Well, they're doing that with these games too.
Yeah.
Like when you play online, you unlock cards, and the cards unlock and level up the players of your team. So you create your own team with like your basic characters, and then
Basic!
yeah, and then you invest in the game to like unlock chests,
Yeah.
and the chests can have cards for other players like legacy characters, Hall of Fame characters, stuff like that. And then when you unlock them, you can add them to your team and then level them up by getting more of their cards. So it's kind of like a baseball card or football, like those, like you get player cards,
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like Magic the Gathering almost, or Pokemon.
but like you get more of the same card and makes them stronger.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we're talking like relentless rats in Magic the Gathering.
Is that what? Yeah.
Yeah, the more
more-
rats you have, stronger they are.
Rats.
Dude, I hear that song like every day on the radio.
Save at University. That's what it just always comes back to thinking it was Queen, man.
They're all coming after you.
Yeah.
And what's really bad is like when EBN will be like, and here's the song Rats from Ghost, check it out. I'd be like, fuck, I gotta go see what's on 96 Rock.
And it's Ghost.
And it's fucking like Chili Peppers.
Oh.
Hey, you guys may not believe this, but I've listened to a lot of my old CDs lately, just throwing them in, letting them jam. And I was going through like this stack of CDs that I had, don't have cases. Found a Red Hot Chili Peppers CD.
Did you?
Yeah.
Did you
Owned
break it?
No, I owned it. Yeah,
Wow.
I didn't break it though.
No.
It's the one that's got Under the Bridge Downtown.
It's
where I play some Madden. Yeah.
That's why I played some Madden.
Yeah. But yeah, I thought about like just destroying it, but I was like, nah, I'll use a coaster someday. Yeah.
So what do you think is going to be the fallout from Fallout? From like this, are they going to start like having?
Like pat downs and frisks at video game
I'm
tournaments.
Yeah.
surprised they don't already. You know?
I am too. I don't know. They might. Maybe for a while.
Yeah, it's I don't know, man. It's
Yeah.
so
Well, you know what? I mean, when we went to Walker Stalker, they checked us.
Yeah. you
Any
have to walk
any
through.
more like a big event,
Yeah.
which I don't think that was a giant event. It was a decent sized event, but I don't think it was nothing like crazy.
It was probably more people than Walker Stalker.
What, the Madden thing?
Probably.
No, I don't think so. I don't think it was that big.
You don't think so?
I don't think it was that big.
Even now.
Yeah,
Man.
I think any like big events, I think they're starting to like pat down a lot.
I just make you walk through a metal detector.
Yeah, I feel more
Yeah.
comfortable when they do it anyways. It's a pain in the
Yeah.
ass, but
Yeah.
once you know it's done, you feel more comfortable about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree. It is a giant pain in the ass. You gotta take all the shit out of your pockets, put it in
Yeah.
a little tray,
Mhm.
then they look through it, and you walk through the thing. It's a pain in the ass, but you know what? I feel a lot safer doing
Yeah.
that.
I feel a lot
It's-
safer doing it too.
I mean, I wouldn't mind doing it like going to like McDonald's.
Yeah, going
you
to a grocery store.
Yeah. I mean, because you never know anymore, man.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Just crazy. Shit's popping off at Kroger downtown, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, like the Cyclones games do it. Wrestling did it.
Yeah.
Reds games do it. They all do it now.
Yeah.
Bengals games do it.
I mean, I don't blame them. I
Yeah,
think
me either.
anywhere they serve alcohol, they're dumb not to,
Yeah.
you know?
Mhm.
I mean, granted, we didn't get searched going into Trixies.
No, we didn't.
No.
But yeah.
I mean, I'm not complaining about that. I mean, I
Mm.
wasn't packing heat or anything. So.
no.
But them fucking creepy dudes could have been. They could have, man.
That one dude is. They both are pretty
He
creepy.
came, the one creepy dude in the $5 Walmart shirt came up. He was like, "Look, man, if you're gonna get a dance tonight, get it from her. She's having a rough time, man. She's pregnant."
Oh yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
he did tell us that. Yeah.
He was like, "She's a good girl, man." And then like come to find out, like he like harasses her on
pregnant.
like Facebook and shit all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I was like, "How did he find you on Facebook?" She's like, "I don't know. He just added me, and then he started talking to me." And I'm like, and you actually like accepted his friend request.
Yeah.
She's hustling, man.
Yeah. They were all hustling. They were trying so hard to get us to spend our money, but I was
Yeah.
like, I'd rather drink and not get a dance from you.
Yeah. There was
Like,
one
I got a
that
king
was-
size bed waiting for me back at the
Yeah.
hotel with this guy. So
Yeah. Yeah, I never even thought of that. I could have just pulled that card.
They all were like, "You guys aren't driving, right?" We're like, "Nope, stay right across the street."
I will say that everybody in that place was like, "You guys aren't
Yeah.
driving anywhere, are you?" And we were like, "No. We're walking across the street, man."
Yep.
Oh, okay, well, be careful.
Yeah.
You know,
They
I will give them that. They
walk
were-
out of the club, and be like, Dusty, give me the keys.
I should have done that. That would have been great. Like, you're not driving, man. Give me the keys.
Give me the keys.
I drive. Give me the keys.
I admit, dude, the dances weren't good looking at all, but the bartender was
Yeah.
super cute.
It's bad when you're in a strip club and the best looking woman in the whole place is
Well, that's
the
probably where they
bartender.
make their money.
At the bar,
Yeah, flirting with the bartender.
maybe.
She wasn't much of a flirter, but she
Nah.
was super cute.
It's just, yeah. Like, when we first got there, it was just us two and the bartender, and I was
Mhm.
like, I thought in the back of my mind, like, should I ask her for a dance?
Yeah.
Because she's pretty hot.
Yeah.
But I was like, no, because if I do and she's not a dancer, I'm going to get shit drinks all night. You know? I did tip her pretty good, though.
Good.
I
I
think
did too.
if we would have like cut our tips in half, we probably could have drank another like 2 or 3 more drinks.
Yeah. I was just kind of like, there you go.
Even the dude in the VIP was super cool. Like, he did a shot with us.
Oh, yeah, he
yeah.
did.
Like,
Yeah.
I don't think he paid for it.
Yeah.
I just think he was doing it. Because, I mean, literally, the only person up there was him. Like, there was no other security. It was nothing.
Wow.
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 Yeah. Good times, though, man. Good times.
Mm.
Let's see what else we got here. We talked about the Madden shooting.
John McCain.
John McCain.
He
rest-
die-hearted.
he did die hard. Yeah, we're talking about was he Senator?
Yeah.
Senator
Yeah,
John
Senator.
McCain, who I'll admit, the first time he was running for president, I kind of liked him. He had like 9 Inch Nails playing
Oh,
at
really?
one of his events. I don't know what you'd call the rallies or whatever. And then like they were showing like pictures of him in the ward. He was like all mad and pissed off and like giving him the finger and stuff. I was like, this dude's like a badass.
Yeah.
He was a POW for 5 years. I'd be pissed too.
He kept that watch up his ass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For 5
Did
years.
he really?
No.
I was like, damn. What
I
happens if
mentioned
he had
that.
to shit?
I mentioned that watch, and he was just like, "Really, that watch?" He kept it up his ass.
His grandfather's watch.
Yeah, he may have. I don't know. But here recently, the only thing you really hear from John McCain is, you know, he got the cancer. You know, you guys hear that static?
Yeah.
I don't hear it now.
He quit.
I think you were touching your cord or something.
Well, I was moving it to prevent it to see if it.
Oh,
I don't know.
I don't know. As long as you don't start talking about serial killers and shit, the power won't go out. So let's just
I think
drop that.
what's sad is like the most famous thing that he'll ever be remembered for is probably the election with Obama. You think?
What do you mean?
The Palin
How big of a
election.
fiasco joke that was?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a huge joke. Huge joke.
Huge.
It was huge.
And what's like
China.
crazy, he could have won, you know?
Oh yeah.
Like
I thought he was going to.
Yeah.
Honestly, that was the re-election, wasn't it? Wasn't that
Yeah.
Obama's
That was
re-election?
the
was
second
the
term.
election, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, he could have very easily won that, I think. But people liked Obama, man.
Yeah.
You know who I liked though?
Who?
Michelle Obama. Presidential tent. You all right over there, Dust?
Yeah.
Dang, I
I
didn't
having
realize.
like a relapse of like Tuesday night.
I was gonna say I didn't know he liked John McCain that much, man.
I'm all
Get
choked
He's
choked
up.
all
up.
choked up
Yeah.
over there and shit.
All choked up.
Please don't throw up. Please don't.
Dude, I'm good. Nothing.
Nothing?
I'm good.
Oh.
I thought it was just funny, but I meant to say it earlier. It was like we were getting ready to walk out of the room. Oh, I stood there for a second, like, hold on, wait a minute. I just dropped everything in my hands and ran to the bathroom and threw up.
Well, one last puke for the road.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I really did too. I was just kind of like,
Yeah.
hold on, wait a minute.
How'd you have that much in you?
I mean, well, what happens is like,
I think it was a combination of
Through,
like all the drinks
Yeah.
and the tacos we ate.
Yeah.
Which I think you only ate what, like 2-3 tacos?
I had
That's a lot of tacos.
2 of my tacos. They were like five tacos for $10, something like that. I
Yeah.
had 2 of my
They were
tacos.
super good.
Talking
I think I had 2 of my
3
tacos. I think I gave you the rest.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I was at a point where I was like, fuck yeah, I'm eating your
Yeah.
fucking tacos, man. Shit.
But like I kept, so I got sick and I didn't have anything else. I kept dry heaving, so I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna start drinking some water. And then when I started drinking water, I started throwing that back
Then
up.
you gave fuel for the fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you got to though, man.
Yeah.
But usually after you drink the water and you throw it back up, you usually feel a lot better.
After
Usually.
you threw up the day after, did you like were you hung over the rest of the day or?
No.
I had to drive us home.
Well, I was pretty hungover in the morning. I had just 2 pieces of toast on my lap.
I don't even think it was toast. I think it was just bread.
It was like toast/bread because I didn't feel like waiting for the toaster to finish. So I was just kind of like, and I ripped the piece off, and I dip it in strawberry jam, and I was just like nibbled on it all the way till we probably got to about like Owen County, and then we got off and stopped off and got gas. I'm like, I'm gonna get some potato chips and like a body armor, and I think it'll make me feel better. Which it kind of did.
I've never seen anybody enjoy a bag of potato chips
Oh,
as
man.
much as Dustin.
That is my go-to if I'm hungover as shit. Dude, Lay's potato chips, just plain salty
think the
Lay's
salt would,
potato chips. Dude,
yeah.
it's the best hangover food for me. I love it. Love it.
They did smell good.
Yeah.
They did. I kept like trying to get him like, hey Dusty, let's stop somewhere and get some breakfast. No, man. No, I can't eat. And I'm like, fuck, I'm starving. Like, let's stop and get something to eat, man. Come on. There was even like a little mom and pop diner place when we stopped to get gas.
Love
And I was like, man, let's go in there and see what they got, you know? We're on kind of like it looked like it'd be like that place we ate at in Michigan.
Yeah.
oh yeah,
Yeah. Kind of, I don't know, just from the outside, it kind of gave me that vibe.
yeah.
But
That was like a little diner.
I was so hungry. I was like, please, Dusty, let's go eat. And he was like, no, man, I can't eat right
I was
now."
like, I was getting gas. I'm like, dude, the smell of this gas is going to make me vomit.
The gas was strong. I'll give him that.
Man.
but John McCain.
Yes.
Yeah, back
Sorry,
to John
back to that.
McCain here. I mean, I don't really know what to say about the guy. I guess a lot of people liked him. I thought he was cool for the POW pictures and stuff like that. But I, mean, I really don't know a whole lot about him.
Yeah.
I mean, other than, you know, he's a POW. I know Trump likes people that weren't captured. You know,
Yeah.
I like people that weren't captured. You know?
Which is crazy because, like, he didn't, like, just end up was, like, hanging out over there and he got captured. Like, he got shot down. His plane got shot down. And he ejected out of his plane.
Was that he was taking an
Was it a premature
ejection?
ejection?
No, his plane.
Ejaculation?
No, his plane actually got hit with a missile and like surface-to-air missile, and like his plane got like when he ejected out of his plane, it ejected him so hard. I think he broke like his leg, both of his legs, and I think his arm or something like that. But like that's how
Dang.
hard it ejected him out.
I've ejected pretty hard before, but I've
Yeah.
never ejected so hard that I
Yeah.
broke
Yeah.
my leg.
Yeah.
Yeah. Splatter on the wall and stuff. Crazy
But
stuff.
I think the Trump thing is that he objected to him being called a war hero
Oh yeah.
because he's like, I don't know, he's a war hero. He got captured.
I mean, Rambo got captured in like damn near every movie.
Yeah, but he saved everybody at the end.
True.
Yeah, John McCain just got captured.
What war was
That was what Trump was saying.
That was also
Peru-
Vietnam.
Was that Vietnam?
Yeah.
Well, we lost that war.
Yeah.
There was no win in that war.
Yeah. Imagine if we had one because of John McCain.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be now it's a story.
That would have been way better than any Rambo movie. I think.
Yeah.
It would have been John
Okay.
McClane.
I wonder
Hang
if John
around,
McClane
smoke a
was
few
like
blunts.
named for John McCain.
Ooh, I don't
I
know.
don't know.
I doubt it.
Yeah,
Highly doubt it. But you never know.
it could have been like on the mind. Like it
Yeah.
was just like a.
Or maybe they approached him like, "We're going to write this movie about you," and he was like, "No, I don't want anything to do with your movie."
I'm not a cop either, so.
Oh, that's true. Well, they had to change it, man.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
know,
they had
it
to change it.
was going to be Die Hard in Vietnam. Instead, it was Die Hard Christmas movie.
Die Hard watching my ass for 5 years.
Yeah.
But speaking of which, a connection. Bruce Willis played the guy looking for his watch.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Come full circle there now. So let's do fucks for John McCain here. I mean, he's a war hero. I hate how you can't see.
You
it
need,
on your
you need to
hat
put your, I was
when
gonna say you need to
Yeah.
put on your hat when you say that.
All right, hold on. He was a war hero. Gotta get in here. War hero. I mean, I got mad respect for anybody who goes.
Didn't Trump
and, like,
cast shade
fights
on
for it.
him, like even after the funeral, or after he found out that he died?
Yeah, he wouldn't acknowledge it.
Yeah.
Like he may have said like something briefly, but
Yeah, they didn't even lower the flag at the White House. Half staff.
Really?
Yeah.
Well,
until like days later.
yeah. And then it was only like 12 hours.
Yeah.
It was at half past.
Yeah.
Or half pole, whatever you call it. I don't know.
Half pole.
Yeah. It was
Half staff.
It was more pole than they had at Trixies. Trixies didn't have a pole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
But if I had to give John McCain a set number of fucks, I'll go 5. I think that's fair. I mean, I really didn't know the guy.
That's
didn't
where
know
I
a
was
lot about
leaning
him.
to.
What'd you?
For being a war hero, I don't need the hat for that. I'll call him a war hero. And standing up for what he believed in, that's why they call him the Maverick, is that, like, especially nowadays, people
Now?
vote,
Nowadays.
people just vote party lines. And it's getting to a point where it's like if you're a Democrat, you're a socialist, and if you're a Republican, you're a white nationalist.
I was gonna say a racist.
Yeah. And
Nazi.
that's really what we're going
Yeah.
to. And McCain was a guy that didn't bow to that shit. Like, he voted the way his gut, the way he felt about things.
Yeah.
At least in like the 70s, 80s when he became a senator.
Mm-hmm.
I think towards the end, like when he was running against Obama, he was much more like party lines. But that was the world that we were living in. But yeah, I'll go 5 fucks on him.
5. All right, Dusty. What about you, brother?
4.
I was gonna say you want to wear the hat when you do it.
Fucks. Yeah, I'm good.
4. So
I was never a big John McCain fan, but
yeah,
I didn't hate the guy. I just didn't really like him.
I didn't even like the Die Hard movies, to be
Yeah.
honest with you.
You didn't like Die Hard movies?
Nah.
Really?
I like-
Are you being serious? You
I
really
like,
don't like Die
I like
Hard
Bruce
movies?
Willis, but I don't like the Die Hard movies.
Really?
What?
Yeah.
Are you being for real?
No, that's
Are
what
you
I was like, are you being serious? Really?
Yeah. Like
What?
I've
Awesome.
seen the first one,
Yeah.
and that's probably about the only one I've ever seen.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow. Yeah.
Wow. Wow. But yeah.
One's awesome. One's like the tits.
Yes.
2 is okay. 3
They just
is
get
where
worse.
3's where it kind of gets corny, but it's still a good movie because
It's got Samuel,
Samuel
L. Jackson.
Jackson's in it,
Yeah.
and the ending is really cool to that one.
It's okay.
The sticky stuff that blows up. But then like you get into new era Die Hard is garbage.
Yeah.
There's only 4 Die Hard movies.
4.
No, there's
There's
5.
5. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's what Die
Die Hard, and then Die Hard 2,
Die Hard
with
3.
a Vengeance, and then Live Free or Die Hard.
Right.
And then there was
That was it, wasn't it?
A Good Day to
A
Die
Good Day to Die Hard.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, you're right.
Yeah.
Look at you.
I know.
Mr. Folges.
Yeah, it's the photos.
Check out the big brain
Well,
on Jet.
yeah.
On Chubb.
Yeah. Check out the big brain up Chubb. There it is, right there.
You're a smart motherfucker. That's right.
Yeah.
So tell me about this governor guy who's going. He's like a white governor.
Yeah.
He's
So
going
this is where I was talking about where if you're a Democrat, you're a socialist, and when you're a Republican, you're a white nationalist.
Yeah.
And nowhere is that more real
Them
than the great state of Florida.
Florida.
You gotta look out for Florida, man.
Yeah.
I mean, that is.
Florida man, yeah.
I mean, it is insane what's going on there. So, the guy who's
Do we know his name?
DeSantis.
hmm
Like DeSantis.
I thought he's Latino,
from-
though. But he's not, right?
I don't
Is it
think
Michael
so.
DeSantis or DeSantos?
It is.
Because if it is, that's the same dude as in GTA 5.
That'd
And
be funny.
oh no,
That'd
wait.
be awesome.
Ron DeSantis.
Ah, okay.
And so is the primary, and he won the Republican ticket. Ron DeSantis,
Right.
and then Andrew Gillum is the Democrat. Winner.
Gillum or Gilliam?
It's Gillum. Gillum.
I think that guy follows us on Twitter.
For real?
I think he does. Let me look real quick here. Keep telling the story, though, while I'm looking this up.
So he went on Fox News, DeSantis, I'm guessing. His interview on Fox News, the safe space for conservatives. And he said, let's build off the success we've had on Governor Rick Scott, DeSantis said.
Ugh.
The last thing we need to do is monkey this up by trying to embrace a socialist agenda with huge tax increases and bankrupting the state.
He actually said monkey this up.
And Andrew Gillum is a black guy. And so, I mean, like, you either have to go, he knew what he was doing, and he chose his words carefully. Because monkey this up is not a saying. People don't say, hey, you're going to monkey up my waffles.
Yeah, they're really, and I thought the same thing either. Like, monkey this up? Like, I don't think I've ever heard anybody say, you're going to monkey, you better not monkey this up.
I went to the car mechanic,
Yeah.
and he monkeyed up my engine.
Yeah.
No, you don't
Yeah.
even say that.
Yeah.
Nobody says that.
The only monkey
You say-
thing I know is Monkey Ranch by Foo Fighters.
Well, you could say don't monkey around.
Yeah. But,
Right.
but anybody barely even says that.
No,
Yeah.
and if you would have said we can't monkey around,
He doesn't follow us, but people that we do follow have been retweeting his stuff. That's why I've been seeing
see it in your
Yeah.
timeline.
Right.
So if
Yeah.
you would have said we can't monkey around and lose this election,
I mean, I say monkey this up all the time.
no, you don't.
Bitch, I might. You ain't with me 24/7. Might say it all the time.
You might say monkey around, but no one says monkey this up.
Well, I'm gonna start saying it.
Now it's a thing.
What, I'm bringing it back.
Yeah.
That's what you should have said.
Yeah.
That'd
I'm bringing
have
it
been
back.
awesome.
People in the 20s said monkey this up all
All
the
the time, yeah. I'm bringing it back.
Bring it back, man.
But yeah, if you would have said we can't monkey around and lose this election, that would be implying that the Republican voters are monkeys, right?
I got a call coming in from the wife right now.
Uh-oh. Put it on
Uh-oh.
speaker, or she's going to interrupt.
Yeah. Yes, dear.
She butt dialed you?
Hello.
She butt dialed you.
Yeah.
Maybe she did.
You should be like, don't monkey this up.
You're monkeying up my phone.
I don't know. Usually she only calls me if it's something important, so I'm guessing she did butt dial me. She'll probably message me in a minute. I gotta talk to you. Don't put me on speakerphone, dick. Yeah.
Quit monkeying this up.
Better not monkey this up. Put me on your fucking show.
But yeah, if you would have said we can't monkey around and lose this election, that would be implying that Republican voters are being the monkeys, right?
I guess, yeah.
But he was saying we can't monkey this up. The monkey thing really is covering the word screw, right? We can't screw this up.
Right.
But when you're facing off or you're going against a black candidate,
Right.
saying that you would screw this up by electing him and using the word monkey is saying we can't elect this monkey.
Well, that's what Roseanne got in trouble for, was saying the word monkey, right?
Well, she said that she's a cross between something and Planet of the Apes.
Yeah, I mean, that's the same
Right.
thing.
So it is
Yeah.
using, and so it's even more curious that after the fallout of that,
Yeah.
he would make another, side. It's in
Another
the atmosphere.
comment of that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I mean,
It's so hard because you either say either he intended to do it or he didn't intend to do it.
Yeah.
If he didn't intend to do it, then it's like kind of like a Freudian thing, right?
well, I mean, I don't think like he meant it as, like a racial slur, like everybody's making it out to be, And I'm not trying to like defend racism or anything like that, but as long as we keep every time somebody says something that's different that we've never heard before, we automatically say, "Oh, well, that's racist," Like, I mean, I can see the term, we don't need to monkey this up, being like, let's not screw this up. I don't really see that as a racist thing. I mean, I could be wrong. The guy could be straight up racist. I don't know. But, I mean, there's a good chance if he's Republican. But
I think in my mind, where I go with it is that it's Florida.
Florida.
And he's like kind of casting a wink at Florida Republicans. I don't know. I mean, like that's a really, I don't know if it's cynical, but it's like, or maybe it's tin hat wearing, because I really don't know. But I mean, like, there's Florida being crazy and a hotbed for like racism. And you think Trayvon Martin and the guy that got shot recently at the gas station.
not to mention the guy at the Madden tournament that got shot.
Well, that wasn't a race relation thing.
It could have been.
But I mean,
The
it's
guy
still gun violence
The
in
guy
Florida.
was black.
Huh?
The guy was black.
One of the guys that got killed. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
Could have been.
Could have been targeted for that. I don't know. But I mean, he wasn't a Floridian. He's
from Maryland.
Down.
But he
Maryland,
was in Florida.
And maybe just being
just
in Florida
crossing into Florida makes you crazy.
The salt water or something, man. You know, you get that cool breeze coming from the ocean. Does crazy things to you, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's too iffy a thing. Now, I don't say we need to cry racism because what it does is
that's what I'm kind of saying.
It drives the divide.
Yeah. Every time you cry racism, it just makes it more prominent.
Right.
You know.
You draw the divide where if you're a Republican, you're a white nationalist, and if you're a Democrat, then you're calling for socialism and you support a socialist, a communist agenda. And
now,
that's,
wait a minute, isn't Russia communist?
Yes. Well,
So,
they're more like yes.
I was gonna say, wouldn't the Republicans be more communist?
They're kind of fascist too, you know, like because they're
we
run
all,
by money.
We all know I support fascism.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm not a politician.
I'm a fashionista.
I'm not a political.
Me neither.
Yeah, but I really do see that that's what's happening, is that you get on one, like the line gets drawn, and on one side you're either supporting socialism, or on the other side you're supporting white nationalism, and both sides are not good, you know.
Yeah. No matter how you slice that,
You got bad folks on both sides.
It's a sticky situation.
Mm-hmm.
You know. I don't know. I'm so sick of the whole like racist thing going on. Like, just
it's the two-party system, man.
Well, I mean, yeah, but I just mean like racism in general. Like, you know, you got all these different groups that support their races and stuff, and everybody's like, yeah, you know, that's really good. You know, good for you. But then as soon as a white person's like, I'm proud to be white. You know, white pride or whatever. It's like instantly like, oh, well, that's a bad thing. They're racist. You know, it's not that they're racist. They're just proud to be white. You know what I'm saying? Does that make any sense? Or are you part of the problem too? But I mean,
there's no.
Bruce even has a joke about it. He's like, you know, you got Latino pride, black pride, Irish pride, but as soon as you say like, you know, white pride, you know, you're a racist. And it's just, everybody should be able to be proud of who they are, you know. Like, yeah, or am I? Let me put it this way: Lil Debbie.
Damn good day to be a white dude.
Damn good day to be a white dude. He's not like
disparaging
black people.
But what is he rapping about? He's rapping about white privilege.
Pretty much, yeah.
Well, but that's why white pride is, and I'm playing the devil's advocate here.
Okay.
That's why white pride is a problem, because.
But couldn't you say the same thing about
it's
black pride?
It's like where Chris Rock does a joke
pride?
where he's like, "Hey, you're white, smile."
Right.
You know, I mean, like, yeah, you should be happy you're white because you don't have the struggles of everybody else.
Right.
So when you have people that struggle and yet they embrace the struggle, that's pride that's acceptable or acceptable, because you're saying, hey, I fight harder than you to get where I'm at, and I'm proud because I'm black. Because my black skin held me back, and therefore, but I'm not going to let it be a stigma. I'm going to own it.
No, let's flip the coin here. The white nationalists, they think that, you know, other races are like taking over. You know, they're all like, them bastards from the other countries taking our jobs,
yeah.
You know, and all that stuff. So in their eyes, like they don't see the whole white privilege thing.
Right.
They see it as like foreigners coming in trying to take our jobs, steal our women.
Right.
Stuff
so
like that.
it's like when you're at Thanksgiving and there's like the adults table and the kids table.
Right.
They're saying, we don't want anybody else at our big table.
Right.
But there's room enough for everybody at the table.
Even the kid table?
No, I'm saying at the adults table.
Oh, but why would
like
you
white people sit at the adults table and you know, other nationalities sit at basically the smaller tables.
You lost me.
Yeah, I've never heard that.
Because literally at like a certain age you become an adult, you get to go to the adult table.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, okay, so Yeah, excluding that fact.
Oh, that's a bad analogy there, man.
Okay.
So you're saying as soon as Michael Jackson turned white, he got to sit at the adult table? Is that what
Yeah.
you're saying?
I guess using my analogy.
Does Tiger Woods get to sit at the adult
But
table?
you know what I'm saying,
No
right?
way, man. He's Chinese. He's Asian.
Yeah. Is he
It's
Asian?
all Asian.
So Asian. Had to hit the casino up.
But at your using your like what you were saying that
Right.
white people are just protecting what's theirs
Right.
because they see foreign invaders coming to take what's theirs.
Right.
So, but you shouldn't have to protect what's yours. You should be accepting for anybody to get what they want based on how they perform. But that's not the way things have been.
And it's funny you say that based on how someone performs. Another thing that like the white nationalists look into, not that I'm a white nationalist or fucking know a whole lot about it, but like the whole affirmative action thing,
Right.
you know. And I can't say it any better than the dad from Boy Meets World in American History X.
Yeah.
He's a firefighter, right?
Yeah.
And he says because of the whole affirmative action thing, there's a job opening there in his little fire department or whatnot, and they got to give it to a black guy who didn't score as well on the test as a couple of white dudes because he got the job just because he's black.
Right.
And he says you work hard, you do good work, you get the job. He says, but in this case, they gave it to somebody less qualified, all because of affirmative action.
But when a white guy comes from a privileged household and gets a privileged education and gets privileged, you know, of course he's going to perform better. But it's not until we create pathways for other people to get the same privileges that they can start performing better.
I'm picking up what you're putting down, but at the same time, like this dude's like a firefighter. He saves lives.
Right.
There was somebody else better qualified for that job, and they gave it to somebody less qualified. Him getting that job isn't going to make him more qualified and have more opportunity.
It is. It's going to give him more opportunity.
Okay, it might give him more opportunity, but it's not going to change the fact that there's still somebody out there that's more suited for the job than him.
Right. But there's also first responders and a lot of volunteerism. So
Right.
and he's white, so it's not like if he doesn't get that job, then he's not going to be able to eat, and his kids are not going to be able to get the same education. And
What about the other guy?
if he
got a
doesn't get the
job.
job, then I mean, like he's going for a firefighter's job. We're not talking about a bank
Yeah,
CEO or
but
something.
both guys are also could be in the same position. Both guys need a job. It's not like
Yeah.
But
one
the
guy's going to die.
opportunities,
and
see,
but
hold
the
on.
opportunities for one is different than the other.
He's automatically assuming that this black guy really needs this job.
Yeah.
I mean, he could be a really well-to-do black guy. You know, he could.
But that's not what affirmative action's for.
No, affirmative action
It's
is
for people who are
is to
struggling.
promote diversity in the workplace.
Right.
Right.
So when you have a diverse workplace,
I think it's for people who are struggling.
yeah, I don't think
Affirmative action is not for people who are struggling. It's just for people who's like, okay, I hate to say it, it is okay. We have a quota here of this many white people. We do need to fill this quota of okay. We need this many African Americans. We need this many Asians here. That's what it is.
right?
I mean,
Yeah.
they'll HR will bluntly say it up front.
Yeah,
They have.
but that's to create better opportunities. It's a trickle down effect.
I get that,
Yeah,
but I'm not saying that guy's going to starve because he didn't get that job.
right.
No. I mean,
Well, but-
obviously, if the dude's a firefighter, he's got a pretty good head on his shoulders. He's not like he's a drain on society. You know, he's not sinning his worst. He's not a rapist. He's not a drug dealer. You know, like I'm not saying the guy's a criminal or nothing, but I'm just saying like if the three of us went for a job interview, whoever is the most qualified should get that job.
But we're all white.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but I'm just saying.
yeah. But if a place is completely staffed with white people, and it
Right.
has been forever, people tend to protect that same culture because that's the way things have always been. And people get really scared when you start introducing other things. Or, you know, you introduce change into a system and people start losing their damn minds.
So basically what you're saying is that
When we shake things up, it's not going to fall apart. And
No.
it actually creates better opportunities for the people that are
We're
given
not
opportunity.
arguing that.
Not
at all.
Not arguing that at all. I'm just.
And it's not like the black guy in your story is going to let people die
no.
because he's black and he doesn't understand what he's doing. He just
No.
didn't perform as well.
Right. So
We don't know if it's like a 90 to 95%.
let's say you had to have brain surgery.
Right.
Do you want the guy who scored better on the tests doing your brain surgery, or do you want the guy that didn't do his best, but they're going to let him do it anyway?
It depends on what's kind of a situation I'm in.
Life or death, man.
Right. So then I'll have to. I get to choose who I want to do my
No,
surgery.
no.
Well, yeah, I do because
no.
I'm white and I'm privileged. but what I'm saying is like,
But you also act like, since you're white, you get way more privileges than black people do, or any other
right?
race.
I actually
like,
don't because I don't make. I'm actually sitting with a almost negative bank account.
I'm just saying, like they also have the same choice to decide what doctor they want to go to as well. It's not.
Well, I mean that. Okay, so we're getting kind of skewed off of the thing.
How?
Well, because he's saying, do you want someone who's the best in the game, or someone who got there
but
because
you
they
made
were
it
given
sound
an
like, but
opportunity?
you made it sound like you were going to pick the guy that sucked anyways, just because he was black.
No, I would go to my. You get to choose who you want to do your surgery.
Yeah.
If you don't
Yeah.
like who's the doctor at this hospital, you get to go to a different hospital.
But let's say all hospitals in the world all picked the second best guy because the first
Well,
best
then
guy.
You don't have an option.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, wouldn't you be like, hey man, you know any black market good doctors around here?
I think that's
So, okay, so I'll agree with you.
Mhm.
I'll agree. We need diversity. We need, give other people opportunities regardless of age, race, sex, nationality, religious orientation, whatever. But I think without affirmative action, Eminem would not have dropped a new album today.
Why?
Because he's white, and they had to give, the quota of white rappers in music. They had to give a white dude a chance. They gave Vanilla Ice a chance, and he monkeyed it up.
Oh man.
They gave that.
Your eyes lit up when you came
Yeah,
up with
that was a good one.
Yeah,
That was a good one.
They gave that Snow guy. Remember Informer? A licky boom boom down. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
They gave him a
My
chance.
two-door cutlass,
This is there's a
clear
fucking
whistle.
A
Yeah.
little white?
Yeah, a little white.
Yeah.
He monkeyed it up.
Not really.
No, but he's not as big as Eminem though.
No.
Eminem
He had
didn't
a
monkey
moment.
shit up.
And
Little white.
yeah,
Yeah.
and he did miss his
Yeah.
chance to blow.
Machine Gun
Yeah.
Kelly.
Yeah, Machine Gun Kelly's
He's
good.
white.
Yeah. But I mean, without affirmative action, we wouldn't have all these white rappers out there.
Yeah.
Oh, do you
You
guys remember what was his name? The Hasidic Jewish one. What was his name?
The rapper guy?
Yeah, the rapper who was Jewish.
Modest Yahoo?
Modest Yahoo.
He wasn't. He wasn't technically a rapper though. He didn't
wait.
technically call himself a
Yeah.
rapper.
But he did rap.
Thought you were
it
going to
was
say
kind
MC
of like
Dreidel.
rapping-ish, but
It was
I don't
in the
think he
genre.
really.
Yeah.
He was. Yeah, it's just a weird.
Yeah, it was weird.
He's still around, but he ain't Jewish anymore.
No, but there
He
was
converted.
Yeah.
like a video where he was at like a bar, and there was like a guy like with a guitar that just walked up on stage and like a bar performer. He wasn't nobody.
Didn't he sing one of his songs?
Yeah, and then Modest Yahoo like walked up and he's like, "Do you know who I am? Because you're totally doing one of my songs right now."
Yeah.
And the
And
guy
then-
had no clue.
Yeah,
did
and had no clue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, wait a minute, you're white?
Well, the dude,
I didn't
the
know
dude
that.
shaved his beard, got rid of like all his hair. And, like, dude, if you see him now, it's crazy how he looks. But
So back to this Eminem album. I haven't heard it.
Tyler Joseph from 21 Pilots too.
what do you mean?
He's a rapper.
No. I didn't know
Is he
that.
a white guy?
Mhm.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
No idea. Give it time, he'll monkey it up. But I haven't heard the new Eminem album, but I've heard all day people talking about how awesome it is.
I've heard. I've listened to it today at work.
And it's straight fire.
I don't want to say it's straight fire, but
Is
I'm
it on
saying it's
Spotify?
pretty good. Yeah.
I'm gonna download it.
It's not bad.
Yeah, I was wanting to check it out all day, but I was too busy listening to like old CDs. And
It's like
Hating on Chili
it's
Peppers.
like me and Tim were talking like how was it like a week or two ago? Like I hate his like the way he freestyles now because it's like like, yeah, I walked into McDonald's and I ordered some chicken nuggets and
From Uber Eats.
From Uber Eats.
It ain't
and,
half of one.
Half of one. Yeah, exactly.
I was throwing up.
Yeah.
Shit wasn't no fun.
Yeah.
You know.
It was just.
But it's
like that.
I was throwing up.
Yeah.
Shit was no fun.
Oh yeah.
And then I walked outside.
And then it'll get to like a little bit of burst. Like,
And I was standing in the sun.
Yeah.
Walking outside in the sun.
Yeah. And it's exactly how
In
it
the
is.
sun.
But he had his I think Kamikaze, the song itself, it was like he sounded like he wrote it out, and then at the last bit of the song he freestyled it, and you can tell it kind of got real slow, but it was, you know, it's not like straight hot fire like it burnt my eardrums, but I mean it's not bad.
Right. It's definitely better than the last thing you put out, right?
Yes, it is better than his last time.
Who's Jesse Reyes?
Jesse Reyes?
Yeah, he has 2 songs with her on the
Yeah.
sound.
I have no clue. Never heard of her. Or him. Is it her or him?
I think pretty sure it's a him. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm just stuck in Saved by the Bell mode. I think Jesse, was it Konstakamopoulos or something?
Oh, I don't know what her last
Jack
name was.
Morris
what's
is
her name?
trash.
Jesse.
Somebody watching on Facebook right now. Jesse who?
I don't think anybody is, honestly.
I don't know either. Who knows? Jesse.
I'm gonna look it up. I'll give you a hint.
It's something I can't think of what the hell it is. I just know her best role was Showgirls.
So there's AC,
AC Slater,
Zach,
Morris,
Lisa.
No, her real name.
Kudrow. Oh, that's the chick
It's,
from Friends, I think.
Lisa. She only got the job because she was black. No. Oh crap! I know it's Lark Voorhees,
Right.
but I can't think of her show name. Lisa
Turtle.
Okay.
Last
then
name's
Screech.
Turtle?
Screech. That's not even his real name.
No,
I don't think.
no, it's not. But let me think of his. If I know his first name, I know his last name.
In
Was
real
it-
life?
Dustin Diamond.
That's the diamond,
Yeah.
yeah.
Celebrity boxing man. Best thing he ever did. Jesse.
Okay, I know it.
What is it?
What about Kelly?
Kapowski.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can't forget that one.
Yeah, 'cause Jesse or Kelly, goddamn Kapowski.
Yeah.
What was Mr. Belding's last name? So Jesse what?
Spano.
Spano.
Yeah.
Jesse Spano. I know it was something like
Screech Powers.
that.
Oh, yeah.
Is it Sylvester? Sylvester Screech Powers? I can't
That sounds about right. Zach Morris is trash. Samuel Powers. It's trash.
He really is.
Oh man, is there anything else we need to talk about tonight? I think we've about hit our
I
quota.
don't even think of, man.
I don't know. Anything get monkeyed up for you this week?
No, I had a pretty basic week.
Basic.
I went to Kings Island on Saturday last week.
How was
Oh,
that?
yeah? How was
It
that?
rained off and on the whole day.
Was
I
it
only got to ride a couple
muggy
rides.
AF?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Yeah, but I got to ride. I did Firehawk.
Oh, you guys keep talking. I got a big surprise. I want everybody to do this on the show.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
I did Delirium, which is always legit. Like I opened up the show with Delirium.
Is that the one where like you go up and it spins you and come back down?
Yeah.
Dude, I like that ride, but I'm like motion sickness when I
Yeah.
get off of that, man.
I mean, that's why I started out the show that way, because I'm like, let's just
Get it over with.
get it come out hot.
Did you do drop zone?
No, it wasn't running.
Drop zone, was it running?
I guess because of the rain.
Ah,
Yeah,
drop zone's awesome.
yeah.
Has she ever done drop zone?
Have you ever done drop zone?
No.
No. The one where it like raises you up, it kind of spins you around once and then drops you.
That one's scary.
Yeah, she didn't go with me.
No.
She wasn't allowed. And then I did.
Did you do like
Firehawk.
Did you do like the Windseeker?
No, that wasn't running either.
I won't ride that damn thing, dude.
Really?
That thing gets you higher than
Do you want
drop
to
zone.
hop in the chair?
Yeah.
You want to hop in the? No, I thought you wanted to talk.
Don't ride that thing.
I did it once.
Dude, I hated it.
Really?
Yeah, it like literally felt like I was gonna I didn't feel like I was gonna fall out. It's just not a whole lot of space between like it closing down on you. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like you didn't feel like you were really secured in.
Yeah.
Hate that ride.
And then like it swings you out even further. Oh, I'll do it.
Hell yeah. Oh, I remember you buying these.
So yeah, I bought these at a gas station in Louisville.
Yeah.
And I didn't.
Will you do one, Nora?
I didn't need them. This was my
Ghost pepper
snack
chip.
because I knew Spinelli's wasn't open.
Roll up over here.
So I had some haunted ghost pepper chips, and I'm hoping they're super hot. I think we need to try these. You gonna try one?
Yeah, I'll try one. You
All
need
right.
to try the sauce from Taco Bell.
Diablo?
Ghost pepper sauce?
Oh,
Yeah,
is
they
there-
have a ghost pepper sauce. They put it on their fries
I don't
now.
have,
Good, dude.
Scissors to open this. So
We're sealing that flavor.
Is this the same company that would make the one chip?
I don't think so.
Oh, it looks like the same like branding.
It is.
Those,
It's the same company.
Oh.
this is the same company
Yeah.
that does the single chips.
Yeah, the one chip challenge.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
The world's hottest chip.
Well, I'll go first, I guess.
Oh, we all do it. We
Well,
all need like gather
Yeah, we all
around
need to do it
with, like a
with
one
I don't-
camera.
I don't
Same
want-
time,
I don't
man.
wanna
I
do
don't know you.
I don't want to do the same time.
Oh.
That way we can all get reactions. But here we go.
I bet they're not that hot. Did it taste like Doritos?
Mm.
No. It tastes better. Don't monkey this up.
Light, crispy, and freaking hot.
I don't think they look that hot.
These chips will terrify your taste buds. Ours are still hiding under the bed. Who wants to go next?
I'll go next.
Do it, son.
How many do I gotta eat? Two?
You don't have to eat two.
I'll just eat one. I got my nose.
There's water in the fridge.
What do you think, Dusty?
Pretty hot.
Are they pretty hot?
Bring out like, oh my god.
Yeah. Here, I'm gonna pass it off to Chubbs here. See what you got, Chubbs. Oh, going for two right off the bat.
I mean, I do need a water.
I mean, they got some heat to them. I'm not gonna lie, but they're not like super hot.
I wish it was saltier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you got a minute, I can whip you up some salty dip. I did make salsa this week, though. Homemade salsa.
You good?
Yeah. Not too shabby.
Hmm.
What do you think?
It's instant. Like,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
as soon as it hits your tongue, you just feel it start to tingle.
Could you eat a whole bag of those?
I probably couldn't eat a whole bag. It'll probably take me a couple of days to eat that bag.
Yeah.
Dusty's over here dying. He doesn't do
I ain't
spicy
dying,
all that
but,
well.
I mean, they're hot.
Yeah, they're good, though. They're not
Yeah.
bad. They could be a little bit more Dorito-y.
Yeah.
Yeah. They got a good flavor.
Woo, yeah. They are hot, though. But good. I love hot stuff. But it is like thundering and lightning outside, guys. I don't know if you noticed that or not.
I didn't.
Yeah, I just saw it like flash like crazy. But let's get the hell out of here
All right.
because
Thunder.
I don't want to like have to redo the whole show because we lost or whatever. But hey, thanks everybody for tuning in this week. Hopefully next week we can get a special guest to mix things up a little bit here. And are you dying, Chubbs?
No, not dying, but I want something.
Oh, okay. But thanks everybody for tuning in on Facebook. Be sure to follow us on Twitter, Instagram, all that fun stuff. I'd love to say that we're blowing up on all social media platforms, but we're not. We're just keeping it basic. But yeah, tune in next week. We may have something cool going on. May have another cool story. Who knows? We'll find out. But with that being said, I'm your host, Jerry Saylor.
I'm left for Celebrity to be.
Chubby friendly.
We out of here.
Fuck you, Toby.